Welcome back, everyone. We're going to be trying out a new game today. For us, it's definitely not a new game in sense of its release, but it's called Endless Legend. And I need to get it to work. It's not showing up. Let's see. Video capture. There we go. Got it working. Although, it's not the right size. Let's fix that. There we go. We don't need our death counter. And I don't know if we're going to have anything like that for this game. I have never played this before. I will be a newbie at this, along with you guys. I have not, Coach Ezek. This is brand new to me. I've had it for a while. I just never have gotten around to actually playing it. And I Hate Your Face podcast there had recommended that I give it a shot one day because he was curious about it. So here we are. Let's load in a new game and see what this game is all about. Alright, let's just leave all this normal for now. And my options... Necrophage immediately draws my attention. Hive people that survive by ingesting or converting others as they infect them with their plague. The necrophages are scavengers and survivors, always hungry and always hostile. They're viewed as a scourge by other people. Interesting. I'm guessing we should probably start with the basic wild walkers that the game auto selects, just to learn how to play. You've seen bits before look super hard? Well, hopefully. I enjoy hard games. I hope that it kicks my ass. And we'll just do the default on everything. Alright, let's do this. Wow, this is a pretty long loading screen.
It is coming. I am convinced. Now I must convince the others. We have seen the longer winters. We have felt the limits of the sharing. Our planet is changing. We must change with it. We must leave the forest.
It's just like Heroes of Might and Magic in ways. Oh, that's cool. I enjoy those series.
We must find new ways. Adapt. Learn. For if not, we will perish. And that will not happen while I...
This is an interesting art style. Very oil / acrylic paint feeling to it. You have encountered a new minor faction, Silix. These are slow-moving elementals heavily affected by dust. The Silix guard the great underground farms where crystal is grown and nurtured. Promising ones are blessed with intelligence and life. Infantry, okay. Assimilation effects, plus 0.5 resource per pacified and rebuilt Silix village on strategic resource extractor. So much stuff at the beginning. Alright, you have encountered an empire of Rayap. Peace be to Auriga and to you. May our conversations be both civil and frequent. So here's the question. Should we be peaceful or warlike right off the bat? That is the question. Please tell me there's a tutorial. Also, how is the volume to everyone? Let me know if anything needs to be changed. Oh, don't tell me I had to read through the archive to learn how to play. I hope not. What does a settler do? Music's fine, but voices could be bumped up. Let's do that real quick. Really all I did was lower the master, so I'll bump that up and just lower the music itself. We'll see how that feels. Titanium. Alright, apparently I just have to dive into this and hope I don't fail horribly. Village is hostile and represents a threat. The numbers indicate how many units are garrisoned. It's like Civ and how you create new towns? Okay. Yeah, apparently there is no tutorial. You're just thrown into it like, hey, have at it. Which is a little problematic, because I have no idea what all this does. Hexagon. Okay. So gold, food, and production. I'm just going to assume this is like Civ in that regard. And that's maybe essence / magic. Maybe. So I would assume we want somewhere that's got decent food and production to set up our starting location. Looking around, I think this area is going to be the best option. Probably this 1, 3, and 1 right here. Now, how do I do that? Colonize right here. 6 food, 15 production, 2 magic essence, I don't know, and 4 gold. That seems okay. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, let's do this. Which god are we? No clue. I've never played this game before, and it apparently has no tutorial, so I'm just winging it. Founders Memorial, one-time construction creates a more... The Elven... Yeah, the... Wind Wards or something like that? Wild Walkers. Long range archer and shitty melee. Sounds appropriate. Yeah, I really have no idea what I'm doing. So we got 2 rangers. Can we take on the village? We have no more movement. Okay. Plus 10 food on city during summer, plus 15% food on city, minus 1 from city upkeep. What are my stats on this? Content, 60%, so this would increase content. Gives us +1 research on approval of happiness. Gives us a lot of everything. Can only be built once in your empire. It still seems appropriate to get it going. Sure. Oh, I never said a research. Let's see what our options are. Empire and expansion, science and industry, military, economy, and population. Let's go for military. Agachi Shaman is a support unit with bark skin, forest rage, and slow. Military science. As science and analytical methods develop, they are finally applied to warfare, making it more than just hitting the other guy harder using a bigger club. +2 fortification recovery per turn on city. +100 fortification on the city. +1 XP per turn on army. +1 max unit slots on militia. Or a marketplace. Unlocks the mercenary section of the marketplace. Unlocks the hero section of the marketplace. Let's go with military science. Sounds appropriate. New quest. Trees or towers. It has been a difficult winter. Not merely the weather and the hunger, but all the rivalries within the Wild Walkers, I can't talk today, have descended upon the head that wears the crown, your head. During the long cold months, when both space and activity are lacking, tempers flare and arguments begin. As usual, it is the shamanists of the Sokwa clan who fan the flames. We should not have left the forests. Our gods will desert us. We are made weak without the sharing. They should be named the Tada clan that talk too much. But you are the Anantio, the highest judge and warlord, and for now your word remains law. The challenge is to occupy these grumblers and those who would listen to them. They need a purpose and a distraction. Around you are many ancient sites where previous civilizations rose and fell. To avoid that same fate, it would perhaps be good to investigate these places and give the grumblers something else to whine about. Time to explore and learn. Search ancient sites for whatever treasures or knowledge they may contain. So these are like ruins. Explore the map and search for ruins. Haha! I was right. And we get titanium for doing it. Got it. I'm guessing these are the ancient sites. Yes, unspoiled ruins. Temple ruins. Got it. I guess we can head there first. Can we make it? Select your army interaction with its targets. Search for clues at this location. This can reveal treasure, enemies, a quest, or nothing at all. When performed by a hero, this action provides a base value of 8 XP. New quest added. Master of Luxury. Auriga is rich with resources, both natural and magical. Hieroglyphics on ancient ruins indicate how certain luxuries can provide powerful bonuses to your empire, above and beyond the wealth you can get from trading and exploiting them. Trust the knowledge gleaned from the ruin you discovered. Exploit some luxuries. Build 2 extractors, exploiting 1 or more of the following luxuries: dye, emerald, gold, spice, and wine. Okay. I'm still very much confused by what's going on. That's still building. These guys, I'm assuming, have no more movement. They have 1. I really want to hit this village, see if I can subjugate it. If the target is a minor faction village, it will be pacified, but will not bring other bonuses until it is rebuilt. $158, 42, and 52. Oh, this might have been too early for this. You've encountered a new minor faction, Sisters of Mercy. The Sisters of Mercy are a small but respected nation living simply within, though well in their solidly built, God, I can't talk, constructed towns. A recent offshoot of other humanoid peoples, they are content to dedicate their efforts to giving mercy where and how they deem it is most needed. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Sure, ready. Assign targeting orders. Yeah. I have no clue what's going on. But it seemed to work. This is very interesting. One down. Oh, that hurt. My poor militiaman. These are not what I pictured when I saw a ranger. I'm a ranger, but all I do is shoot a crossbow at you. Well, that one's much better than this one. They're all dead. Why is the battle still going? Okay, there we go. Okay, one militia took a bit of damage, but we're alright. Experience per unit 6.5, cool. And then how do I build it back up? Ah, controlling the region once it's been rebuilt. How does it be rebuilt though? That's the question. No, I don't want to attack it again. Alright, in the meantime, let's head towards this ruin. Salting the earth, whether the result of an impetuous colonization decision or an impending attack. Sometimes everything in the city must be destroyed and the population removed. Raise the city. Interesting that that's an option. We're not going to do that right now, though. Hit another ruin up. Or not. We're out of movement. No, we're not. Come on. One more. There we go. Search. You found nothing of interest. Shit. I agree. The whole thumbs down. Nothing of interest. What the hell is that? Salado Mozi Pakwa has gained enough experience to reach level 2. Oh shit, we even have Skills for each character. Oh, this is a little more in depth than I was expecting. Indiana Bones. That's an interesting name. We have a single skill points. +1 production on terrain with a forest. Recovery speed from the disabled state on hero is ×2, 20%. Cost of the initial heal on hero. 1 XP per turn on units. That sounds like it could be very useful. Yeah. Oh, I can't do it. Have to do this one first apparently, or +1 on units. What does that mean? 1 movement. That's nice. Alright, so we'll go with that one first. And then next time we get another point, I really want that for the free experience. I have no idea what all that does, so we're just going to skip it. We have 1 more movement, so let's go over here, head towards this ruin. Can equip individual units differently, I think, as well. That's getting very complicated quickly. We have finished building our Founders Memorial, which is nice. Gives us a lot of additional production. Let's see, what are we going to build next? Silix. Ah, I think this is how we rebuild that village. Sure, let's do that. Yeah, buddy. Let's get ourselves some elementals going on. Alright, ruins. Delvers, minor faction. The Delvers have their origins in humanoids that were trapped deep underground after an earlier cataclysm. They fought their way back up to the light, an effort of decades that made them skilled miners, tunnelers, and explorers. So they're dwarves. That's what they are. Simulation effect, +5% gold per pacified and rebuilt Delvers village on cities. Nice. New quest added, Delusion of Grandeur. Progress is not merely in science, but in putting science to practical work. To leave a great legacy for history, assuming that there will be a future, you need to bring your people into a modern era by improving their level of industry. You have to raise your empire to a new industrialization level. Produce 40 industry in one of your cities for 10 turns. What are we producing right now? We are producing 17. We are not close. We're not even halfway there yet. Apparently doing the Silic thing didn't add it to the queue, so what else can we do? We can build more rangers, another settler, an expansion. We would lose contentment and 1 food to gain plus everything else. That doesn't sound amazing. Are minor factions like city-states in Civ? It seems like it's more of a unit production building that you can take over. So like I took on the minor faction of the Silix, and when I rebuild it, it'll give me these effects, which allows me to then make Silic units, is my understanding. And then I can do the same thing with these Delver guys, wherever they were. I suppose upping our food production is never a bad idea. And let's get some more warriors going. Ah, there's the Delvers. They're not within our empire, so not really any point to taking them on yet. It does look like there's a ruin right here, though. Yeah, buddy. And I could be completely wrong, Coach Zekat. This is just me guessing from what little information the game has given me thus far. Alright, let's search. We found nothing of interest. You son of a bitch. But that allowed us to complete our quest. We get 15 titanium. Which I'm assuming is used to produce something. Hopefully armor. Or weapons. New quest, Echoes of the Past. Time and experience bring knowledge, though new knowledge is not always welcome. Your dream of a great new tower to the stars, a symbol to Gaia, has been put off by strikes and riots at the building site. Achak Adahi, who leads the Sokwa, claims your dreams are foolish sacrilege. He, and many others, continue to insist on the old ways. There are those, however, who have seen what you have seen and question the old ways as you do. You must explore, go farther, learn more. You convince them to look beyond the forest, to seek new ways. It is time to explore farther. New regions should be explored and a new city founded. That should lead your people to believe that your vision for the Wild Walkers is more than just a dream. Give your people optimism and a new purpose by founding a city in a new region. Grow the city so that it provides a solid source of industry. Spread out your force and find the new perfect region to colonize. And we get 40 dust, which is essentially gold. Got it. Titanium. Still doesn't tell me anything about it. Ah, there's the hero. I didn't even notice it before. Oh, he's pretty close to leveling up again. That's awesome. What are you? Earth Tower. Ooh, that gives a lot of crap. This seems like a good area to build another village, maybe. Can't move anymore, so end turn. I feel like we really need to uncover what's around us. Looks like we're at the northern edge of the world, so that's cool. We're protected on one of our flanks already. Let's see what's at the end of this. There. Okay, we know everything that's there. Do I want to take them on right now? Nah. Why are you all sparkly? Luxury resource, spices. Ooh. 50% extra food on cities and +5 approval. That's pretty good. What else can we uncover? Hey, what are you? You're not going to tell me? Delvers. Ah, second one of it. Got it. Temple ruins. Search. New quest added. Manual labor. Among the strange and wondrous things you have discovered while traveling Arigia is this new oddity, the Iaian Bifforge. A creation of the Endless, it seems to have been constructed to allow the simultaneous smithing of two different strategic resources. While the idea is not overly complex, it is clear that you will require the aid of delvers to efficiently exploit the forge without continually cracking your head on the unusually low exhaust fan. To correctly use the IE Bifforge, which smelts titanium and glass steel simultaneously, you will need the help of a people roughly the size of those who invented it. In this case, the Delvers should do well. Come back and search this ruin with a Delvers unit in your army and a minimum of 8 titanium and 8 glass steel to get Valiant Lightning. which seems to be a pretty good crossbow. Okay. Noted. We will be back. What are you? Titanium deposit. Okay. We need to find glass steel, apparently. Research complete. Military science is done. I'm assuming it's not something we can continually click on to upgrade, which makes sense. I'm guessing the blue is what we already have. Yeah, sewer system, seed storage, cool. What else do we have for options? Public library, geomic labs, alchemist furnace gives us titanium. That's cool. Advanced alloys unlocks tier 1 weapons made of titanium or glass steel, minus 10% on titanium or glass steel initial item costs. Ooh. Advanced armor. I'm very tempted to do the titanium weapons. That sounds very interesting. Search party. Reduces by 10% the odds to loot nothing after a search on ruins. Increases by 5% the odds to get loot or an event. Not bad. Parlay on Empire. Bribe on Empire. Okay. Open pit mine? Holy crap. That gives us a lot. Yeah, I want the weapons. That's what we're researching next. And what are you? Sisters of Mercy. Oh, they must have been a minor faction. I thought they were an enemy. Apparently not. Construction complete of our seed storage. Now the question I have is, was that building put on one of these tiles, or just you randomly get all of these buildings just because, and you don't have to plan out your city at all? Where do I see what I've created and all that jazz? Still confused by a lot of this. So we have not assimilated anything. Ah, so this is how we add them. Got it. Yes. Wait. It costs the stars influence points, and we only have 14. So we don't even have enough, and if we can only do one, we kind of want the Delvers because of the quest. That's my understanding, at least. Alright, let's hit a... Ooh, I didn't even notice there was a ruin right here. Found nothing. Disappointing. You search at the location was worth the effort. 5 glass steel. Nice. What did we need for that quest? Where is my list of quests? There we go. Manual labor. We need 8 glass steel, so we still don't have enough. Got it. Feels like you need to rack up those talents and skills to make searching ruins not give nothing early for the exploring to be that effective. Yeah, you could be right. You encountered a new minor faction, Ursies. They look like ogres. These are giant... Oh, God, I just need to read instead of making assumptions. These are giant and powerful ogres, simple-minded, but humble and withdrawn. Their size and shape shows that they are well suited to heavy labor and digging pits. You can get a rumbler infantry, +5 building production costs, reduction per pacified and rebuilt Ursies village. Okay. Still have not found any glass steel. Mineral rich. Extra production. Magic and dust. Okay. No, I don't want to fight these guys. Let me go somewhere else. Moss pearls. How do pearls give me more food? I get the feeling I'm going to get my ass kicked on the first actual war fight. Found nothing. You encountered a new minor faction, Haunts. An echo or ghost effect of the ancient wars. These beings appear to be animated remnants of ancient intelligences. Their desire and purpose is unknown. So we can get a flying unit called the Ended. That looks pretty badass. Simulated effects, +5% magic per pacified and rebuilt haunt village on the city. Successful search. Your search at the location was worth the effort. We got Wolfbane the Shepherd, a two-handed staff. I don't think we have anybody that can equip the staff, though. I think our hero is a crossbow user. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's grayed out. I can't even select it. Noted. Still looking for that elusive glass steel. Alright, we got one of our rangers done. We'll pick them up the next time we're in the village. There's a lot of different tile types, and it's really hard to try to learn what each of them are. More haunts. Ooh, a ruin. Yes, please. You have encountered the Empire of Cadney. Join us. The world and the universe await the flowering of our purpose. Creepy. Cultists. Got it. We found nothing. Oh wow, that's right next to us. There's definitely a part of me that wants to just go to war. Population of Mesa has grown to 4. Good, good. How do I use them is the question. How do I get more heroes is another question. Infantry Cantina, +1 max slots in the militia. That's not bad. Fortification. Oh yeah, that gives us the experience. We definitely want that, so we'll get that going after the Ranger. Okay, I'm slowly learning what each thing is. Must get some rest. Good luck on the game. It looks really cool. Alright, Coach Tech, have a good night. I will be back on Sunday night. So until then, enjoy your weekend. I hope you have lots of fun things planned. Or if you're just going to relax, make the most of it, my friend. Until then, have a good night. Alright, we finished researching our advanced alloys. Hopefully we can start crafting some badass weapons. What are we going to do next? Let's see. I don't really care about the mercenaries right now. The ideal thing, I guess, would be to also go for armor, but we don't have a lot of resources to commit to things, so maybe? Let's boost our odds of not finding nothing, like Justin was suggesting. And we'll head towards the village to pick up our new rangers. By the time we get there, the second one will be ready. Or not. One more turn. Now, how do I grab them? That's the question. I'm so confused. Apparently it won't let me create a new army. So I have to keep them there. Well, that was not what I was wanting to happen. Huh. That's really weird. I was really hoping I could pick them up. Okay, the other question I have is how do I craft the gear we just learned how to do? Aha! We have more options here. We already have a crossbow made of iron. So we can make a glass steel one, which is better on whatever the lightning image is, and the, what is that, web looking icon. Or we can make a titanium one, which is much stronger than our current one. We do have an abundance of titanium, so why not? Let's get that bad boy going. Oh, that's interesting. You don't even have to craft it. It just automatically deducts it from your supplies. Cool. If you look at the stats symbols, I think it explains what the symbols are. Let's find out. Stats symbols. Aha, damage. Initiative, attack. Got it. So that increased our attack. What's the difference between attack and damage? Ability of this unit to attack successfully, and then the amount of damage inflicted. So this is more like accuracy, I'm guessing. That would be my assumption. So that gave us better accuracy. Yeah, attack seems to be hit chance. And then increased our damage. So the crossbow we had before didn't even have any added damage on it. Okay. Noted. I don't suppose we can select gear for these guys. Apparently not. Makes sense. That would be a little too much to try to manage. I'm really disappointed that I don't get to move a person out of the city and into my army. What is this? Was this the locations of the minor factions? Alright, we have 2 rangers in the village now. It would be really nice if I could move them out somehow into my expedition group, if you will. But it looks like that's not the case. So instead we'll get a settler going after our stronghold. And we'll just leave them as a garrison, I suppose. And let's go back to exploring. Did the game freeze? It's not letting me do anything. Why can't you move? You have the movement points. The spinning thing would seem to imply that I can't move yet. I'm so confused. we might have to end the game here if it's not going to let me do anything. Yeah, the game seems to have pseudo frozen. It's weird because it's not fully frozen. I can select different things, but it's thinking for the enemies, and it's not letting me move. Alright, I guess we'll call it quits here for this game. Can we save it at least, just in case? Did that work? It did, okay. Sadly, here's my initial take on this game, Justin. It has great potential, but the lack of a tutorial means that I have to read the manual before I even play the game, which makes it very hard to stream right now. And I don't like that it doesn't have a tutorial. I mean, usually I'll turn a tutorial off after 10 minutes, but still I would rather have that option. And without that, I have no clue what I'm doing in this game. And with it freezing like that, I think I'm going to stop playing here and switch over to a different game that I already know how to play, so that I'm not as boring to you guys. So let me stop